I would never.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, just in case you guys do hear any of the bantering back and forth, yeah, the competition's already on. These guys are raring to go. Now, with that being said, Scott is, as usual, trying his best to break me. He's not going to succeed this time. Sorry.
Eric's gonna lose.
Carthus, how you doing tonight, man? And old man, I really hope you're drinking some extra apple juice for me. And how you doing, man? Old man, you know, it's always a great day when you have a new cup to drink your apple juice out of. Just saying. And Lansing, the year is just getting started. So yeah, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot coming to the table.
You know who's gonna get killed tonight? Eric from Secret Show Podcast.
Gustav, how you doing, man?
Where's some of that hype music that we had? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, that Scott plays music before we actually start the 5-minute countdown. So yeah, we were just asked, where'd the music go? Well, it's stopped for now. That way people can hear me talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome to the Podocast. Thank you. The Podocast is your home for rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door and talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I am your host, Scott, pragmatic investor who has won and lost fortunes. And joining me, as always, is the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are we doing tonight, Belle?
I'm having a fantastic night so far. Listening to you guys banter before the start of the show was hilarious.
It's just major night already, hasn't it? Here at the Podcast, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about and bringing the focus onto use case cryptos because, as we know, these are what drive the market and bring innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo is no longer acceptable, and it's time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto and welcome to the Podcast. Big round of applause for those who are joining me on the inaugural Podcast game night. So, hep cats, we're just gonna be having a real good time tonight. We will be doing this on occasion when we want to show off a new DeFi game, and particularly games on Secret or Cosmos. So please be on the lookout for the thumbnails. When we do them, we will be doing them on Tuesdays. For our very first edition, that's tonight, the game in question will be Secret Dreamscapes, which it's a very clever card game that kind of combines elements of Scrabble and Texas Hold'em. Emery and I played this on a stream about a month ago, and we had a ball. All right, we really had a ball. The developers were watching. We had Danny, and you know what? They even used some of our recommendations, and you can be sure that they will see this one as well, unless Danny is here. I'm not even sure. If Danny's here, raise your hand. What I'm getting at is that if you have some feedback, they are listening, and we all want the best game we can get. Our guests for this evening are Eric from the Secret Code Podcast. Go ahead and say hi, Eric.
What's up, guys?
As well as Scott, who has a very impressive title. You guys ready? Head of Outreach and Partnerships for Alter. So, Scott, now you can say hi and such.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. I'm ready to kick Eric's ass.
Yeah. And we are also joined by the Sith Lord himself and Jackal Enthusiast, Emery. So say hi. Emery, you guys like that one? Jackal Enthusiast. You know what? Let me bring the pictures up. There you go, guys. So Emery, go ahead and say hi, man.
Hey everyone, I'll be repping Jackal tonight, and I'll make sure that whoever I beat gets out of the Jackal airdrop. So beware.
How about a Jackal t-shirt, dude? I've been hitting you guys up for t-shirts. There's no t-shirts.
You don't have merch yet.
I saw a picture of somebody wearing a Jackal t-shirt. I have been begging you for it, and you keep blowing me off. You know what? I'm very unhappy about that, and you can tell that to Patrick. So that is the game. These are the players, and I hope everyone is ready. Now, per our tweeter thing, Eric, are you ready to mint your very first podcast and give it away on my live stream if you lose this evening? Are you prepared to do that?
If I am to get last place,
yes,
I am prepared to do that.
All right.
Are you prepared to, if you get last place, burn 1,000 CFI live on your stream?
I can do that. I can do it. Last place gets me there. So for your minting, I'm not sure if we can do it on Stash. I don't know the file size limits. But if Stash cannot, I found a place that you can. So, sir, we are in agreement. Now, a couple of caveats. The winner this evening gets whitelisted for NFT minting. So if it happens to be me, I will gift it to someone on the podcast Discord. That was Eric sweetening the pot. And because everyone can see my screen, so I'm not allowed to cheat, I get to ask the audience if I don't see a good word. And for that assistance, I will be sending 100,000 boot to the person who helps me with a word. Yeah, 100,000 boot. You have to have Kepler, so I got someplace to send it. And I have around 600,000 loose, I think. So 6 winners for that, and Belle will keep track. You going to be able to keep track of that, Belle?
I am, of course.
Okay. So, as always, all of your questions and comments are fair game tonight. So if you have questions for our guests, we got a secret guy, we got an altar guy, and we got a jackal guy. Go ahead and get them in, and we will take some time at the end of the show to get them answered. So we got the game ready. Are you guys ready to play? Are you ready to do this?
Absolutely.
Go time.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Then we are going to third monitor. And I see the game, and I see that we are ready. So tell you what, let me move this picture right up there. Boys, are we ready?
Yeah, I just want to say before we start, I put 50 butt on the game, but I'm going to up that to 100 butt.
100 butt. Bell, are you keeping track of all this? Because this got out of hand real quick. You notice
Yup.
Are we gambling with butt here?
that? So we now have...
I'll put up some butt.
Don't worry, guys. The IRS doesn't want to touch this.
So we already look. This got out of hand. You know, it was funny. The first time we played it, they were going to do this as gambling, and I thought it would be more fun as an NFT type of game. But it seems like we brought the gambling right back in, didn't we? It did not. It did not take long. So, all right, boys, we're gonna have to manually keep track of the pots. Bell will keep track of it because I have like 3,000 secret secret. I don't know what everybody else has. So. Based on the words, and you guys have played it, shut up. Based on the words, we're going to go ahead and get going. And I happen to really, really like my words, and I have a whole lot of people that are playing with me. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to pony up the first bet of there. I'm in. So you guys go ahead and make your bets, and you're going to have to call. You're going to have to do everything. You know how the game is played. As we said, folks, this is a combination. I'm going to go ahead and full screen it for you. This is a combination of Scrabble and Texas Hold'em. So based on the letters that you see, and everybody can see my screen, and you see in a couple really, really good letters up there. You know what? We're going to win this round. I'm telling you right now, we're going to win this round. I have the entire audience at my disposal. So the bet is up. Wow, that pot got out of hand quick. All right. Has everybody taken their action here?
I think so.
Okay. I'm waiting for the call. All right, so I have to call the 300 secret. I'm calling.
I threw my one secret in and I'm out.
You folded? How is there 1,200?
Well, you guys.
All right, somebody call. So you guys going to have to call. You're going to have to bet. You're going to have to fold. You're going to have to do something. But I got some good letters here, man. I have a lot of consonants, so I think you're about to get pegged. And, again, I am playing with the audience here on my side. So
I'm out of the hand I can peek. I hope you get all consonants on the board.
yeah, I know. Dude, last time we played it, I had 8 vowels. Out of 10 letters, I had 8 vowels. I spelled the word T, T-E-A. That was about all I could do with it.
Who are you waiting on here?
I don't know. I bet we're waiting on Scott. There we go. Look at those lovely vowels.
I think the game froze a little bit, and now my bet's all in right now. So
Okay.
yellow.
All righty here. What do we have? Boy, those are some words. All right.
We're going to get the first Scott to drop.
Audience, as you guys are looking at my letters, and I know we're on a bit of a delay here, but as you guys are looking at my letters, I'm going to go ahead and ask the audience, because you guys can ask the Scrabble dictionary. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the audience if you guys see something better than what I'm looking at here. So go ahead. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Best word that comes out of this audience, I'm going to send a 100,000 boot to if you have the Kepler wallet. So if you don't, you still got time to get the Kepler wallet. All I need is the address, and the boot's going to be on its way. Oh, okay. What can we do with this?
Old man is chiming in a lot of different answers.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? I'll sweeten it up. 150,000 boot to anybody who can give me a word that includes that letter Q. You got to get the Q in there, man.
Oh, crap. It's Scott. Is it just you and me now?
No, I think Scott's still in it. Or did you fold, Scott?
I see 2 folds.
Okay,
I'm
well,
betting. I'm going in. I
think you folded, babe.
I see 2 folds on the screen.
Oh yeah, I did fold. Never mind.
All right, I'm in.
Oh, damn it. I was close. How do you spell that? Nope, I'm missing a letter.
And Eric, why are you confident answers in the chat on the stream.
I'm a longtime fan of the show. I thought I could do both, you know? I'm out of the hand, an unbiased man. You want to use the Q? I got you. I'm showing you what you're up against, really.
Q. No, guys, look, it has to be based on the letters that are on the board right now.
All right. So did you bet?
No, man, I'm thinking. Trying to see if I can find something better, but no, I think that's the only way. You know what? Fully adding this up. SP.
Eric's gonna make fun of me, but my secret address ends in Mr. JV.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's
You're looking
it,
like
man.
a freshman today, bud.
Oh. I'm already down 200 secret.
All right, Emery. I'm not sure if I got you, but I'll go ahead and put in the bet, man. All right. I'm betting.
Let's see what you throw in. Okay. You seem relatively confident.
Not terribly confident, but I feel.
So it looks like I need to call 150, right?
Yeah. I can't believe that's the only way I can use that Q. If he got a double letter or something like that, I'm doomed.
Oh, and Ubandi, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. And yes,
Look at there.
I
Belle gets to eat this week. That's for the super chat right there. Thank you. All right, Emery, my word's served up, man. Do you got it? I think I only got like 12 points.
Hitting okay. Showdown time.
Showdown. We're waiting for the showdown. Pixels. He had an X. All right, you guys all suck. The entire audience. I am very disappointed. This is for the audience right now.
Hey, you.
All righty.
What is QIS? I don't know what that word means.
It's a word that means you're going to lose. All right, to Scrabble. That's what that word means. That's exactly what that word
I know
means.
everything about cheese.
All right, man. Emery's got the button. Let's serve up the next turn.
All right. So
And by the way, that's the biggest super chat that this show has ever gotten, ever.
What did we get?
You got $50.
Oh wow, goodness.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the name and I'm saying that's John. John, thank you. This is for John again. All right, man, hit the button, dude. We're ready for the next match.
I hit next turn. It might just take a minute.
Okay, well, while we're waiting, Eric, what do we got coming up on Secret? What should I be excited for?
Oh, man, we talked a little bit today. I had Scott over on my show, and he was representing Alter. I was representing Secret Swap, my real day job, and we have a partnership with Alter. So Alter's dropping their tokens soon. We're listed on Secret Swap, and now when you're staking CFI, you can earn CFI and Alter and more assets soon. We're calling it the Infinity Pool.
The
That's a pretty big deal.
Infinity Pool. That sounds impressive. When are you guys going to bridge, man? Why don't you guys just come completely over to the IBC?
We have half the IBC in Secrets on Osmosis.
Yeah, I know you do. I want everything on Secret Swap on Osmosis, but you're not going to do that, are you?
We are, but
wait, man.
in a couple months, you're going to want everything on Osmosis on Secret Swap.
Wait a minute. I want to hear you say that again. Can you please say that again? Will Secret Swap, whatever is available on Secret Swap, be fully available on Osmosis?
Allegedly, yes, pretty soon. So that's part of Stargate they're working on. That's not my project. I won't promise it.
All right. So, John, remember what we were talking about offline? You just heard it from the man who knows. This is why we're having game night. And this is a round of applause for everybody who owns Secret and Osmosis. All right. You guys need to pay attention to these things, man. We're trying to help. Emery, is this game going to start? Is Danny here? Because you're embarrassing me now, man. All right, we're just dragging this out. We got an excellent bit of information. I'm thrilled with that. But we want to play the game, too. So,
But also like to play the game. I hit next turn, and I think we just... it took a little bit last time, to remember right, but I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't take this long. Did he go back to sleep? Or do we going to have to start a new game each and every time? Because that's going to be rough, man.
It would be a little rough.
And how did I lose to Pixels, dude? I had so many good words. I had so many good letters. All right, then while we're waiting, Scott from Alter, you guys are like partnering with everybody, man. Is there somebody else? Are you just a busy boy? Because I noticed that you're, head of outreach and partnerships.
Yeah, so I've been reaching out to nearly every project on the Cosmos ecosystem list, trying to establish partnerships for team communications, and then figure out different avenues that we can work with different projects, because a lot of these projects have a void in the communication space. So something like Secret Dreamscapes would definitely benefit from an API chat where you can log in potentially using your Alter ID, so you don't have to dox your secret address when you're playing against somebody. So
Oh, that is
yeah,
awesome. And Emery, remember we were talking. I'm interrupted you here, man, because we were talking about this. Me and Emery were talking about this. How cool this game would be with an embedded chat. Do you remember that, Emery?
Yeah, absolutely. It would be.
And it seems like Alter can provide exactly that. Am I off base here, Scott?
It's definitely coming. So we'll have chats hopefully in 2 weeks, and then chat API will come hopefully a few weeks after that.
So
then,
everybody's just moving and moving along here.
I just got told to tell you guys to try again now.
Okay.
I'm trying to log back in.
Did you
I
dump?
refreshed and it kicked me all the way out of the game.
Hit next turn again. I've hit that a couple of times. We try again.
Yep.
Okay. Hitting next turn again.
Danny is sitting there banging away on this server right now, saying, "No, don't happen now. It's our first live stream, man. We got people watching."
Hey, you know what? At least he's in chat and knows what's going on and can fix it.
This reminds me, we were going over to, I don't ever want to leave Cosmos, but we were going over to VVS just because we want to, our people, we want to keep them informed. And when we were trying to make the transfer through Kronos, they were having network errors. So it wouldn't show up. And I was like, me and Emery are banging our heads. We're doing it wrong. We weren't doing it wrong, man. The network was down. But that seems to happen when it's a live stream on the podcast. So that's good news right there, man. And nobody's winning money. Okay, there we go. Look, we got a new one. All right. So, all right, we're all refreshed. So everybody, my audience, all of my folks, you guys see my cards. I hope you can see my cards. You should be able to see my cards. Let's work this out. We have some pretty good consonants, and we have the best vowel, the only good vowel. And I'll tell you.
I don't think I'm in the game anymore.
Me neither.
What happened?
Jump back in the room.
It's not available.
No.
Oh, you can't get back in the room with the code.
There's no available games.
Oh my gosh, I'm the only one in the room. Maybe.
Are you looking at cards, Emery? Because I'm looking at cards.
Yeah, I'm looking at cards.
Okay.
I gained 1,000 secret though.
What is it? How did I lose, man? We didn't even play.
This is the only way I can make sure I don't have to give up my first episode of my podcast. I have to leave the game.
No, man. You still have to, dude, because we're going by total tokens at the end of it. So we know you have 999. You bet one and you folded. So we got you. This is going to happen, dude. Just embrace it.
This private room number is 3725, not the one we were just on.
That's the one I created, just in case you guys get booted, because there were none available.
Okay. Do we need to go to?
Yeah. Let's go to their room.
Let me drop the code to you guys.
You can just say it, dude. I don't think anybody's gonna jump us.
Ski Medal, MEDAL.
Ski MEDAL. Ski and metal. That's 3725, correct?
Yep. Hey, the crew's getting back together.
All right, we're putting the band back together, man. There's I got better letters. You guys seeing this one? For those playing at home.
That's it. New room.
Oh dang! I still got Mr. JB as my username.
It's who you are, man. Embrace it.
So we see a whole bunch more. I keep seeing more and more tokens that are showing up here on the IBC, man. Now look, dude, what's good for Cosmos is good for Secret. What's good for Secret is good for Cosmos, man. There is an ecosystem. There's interoperability here, and it's getting more and more. So I continue to see more and more of these tokens showing up on IBC. So that's why I'm very, very excited to see Secret Swap come back over there, because there's a lot of stuff on there I want to play with. And I use Secret Swap. It's not even a problem, man. I pop right on. I get to Secret Swap. It's easy. But we're trying to think least common denominator on a lot of these things, and you have to admit, Osmosis is pretty damn easy to use. So the more tokens that are showing up over there is going to just be better all the way around for all of us. I think the only thing that we're really missing here, and if there's one thing I would love to see the entire Cosmos network working on, is a fiat on-ramp to Cosmos. Are you nodding your head because you know this needs to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know of something in the works?
Is directly to secret good enough?
What's that?
Is directly to secret good enough?
So can I use my fiat and get to secret network?
You can't in America yet. You can anywhere else.
Okay. No, that's fine. How would I go about doing that?
If you weren't in America, you'd go to Secret
Yes.
Swap and click Buy Secret button right there on the top. And if you are in America, you wait a little bit and then do the same thing.
So, and then which tokens are, so if I bought secret directly,
It covers the gas, and then you can buy whatever you want there on Secret Swap.
I can use, but I could use that secret right there on the IBC, right?
Yep.
So that's a fiat on-ramp.
Yes, it is.
Wow. What are your limits?
I don't know, actually.
$500,000?
In America.
No, I
don't
know. Say $500,000. Say if I was in Mexico. Could I use that if I was in Mexico?
Yep.
Wow. So if I was to do $500,000 and just buy secret directly.
If the limits are that high, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. John. Hi. I told you I would solve your problem. It just got solved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens. You guys liking your letters here or what?
Oh, I love mine.
Yeah, I just want to clarify the rules.
Yes, sir.
I'm selecting the letters and then betting, right?
No, you're looking at the 5 that you have up there, and you're betting based on what you think you can do with these.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it now. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
still trying to pop in the room here. It's kind of spinning a little bit.
It says you got in.
I'm seeing you.
Who raised me? Who raised me?
I did.
Mr.
Suck it.
JV.
I did. Suck it. I JV this. All right, JV this.
And
JV's nuts.
Archaic is actually asking if you can get around that rule with a VPN.
You'd still have to have a bank and credit card, debit card that's not based in the United States and uses currency other than dollars. But yeah.
So it'll take any currency other than U.S. dollars.
Yeah, I believe it actually might take US dollars from a different place, but you'd have to actually have your bank set up in a different country.
Yeah, because
which some people do.
Say, for example, in El Salvador, the national currency is the U.S. dollar and Bitcoin. And Bitcoin. Thank you. Look at that. Give it up for El Salvador. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Who are we waiting on? We waiting on you, Emery?
Huh?
Are we waiting on you? Who are we waiting on here?
Yeah, Emery.
Yeah, I'm still kind of spinning here, trying to get in the room.
All
I'll
right.
try entering it again.
Danny, I am so sorry, man. I really wanted this to go well this first time, man, because it is a fun game. So I think what Danny was kind of doing with this one, as opposed to the betting mechanism. Now, I don't know. I want to put words in his mouth, but we've been kind of chitting and chatting about this thing. But they're going to kind of go with the NFT route on this, so individual NFT cards. Now, I think that is a super cool idea because I don't know if you guys see, but the artwork on these things are incredible. I mean, they are very, very, very good artwork. And for me, I would prefer to use my own cards and my own tiles as far as putting a deck together because I would just like to show off. I mean, what's the neat thing about NFTs is showing them off. So I think that this would be an excellent idea. I would be happy to, I'd be probably one of the first people to actually purchase these things just because I think it's neat. And I like NFTs that have utility. These are NFTs that would absolutely have utility because I like the game. So I think that's something to consider on that one. What do you think about that, Emery?
Yeah, I think it'd be great. Unfortunately, I think he said we can't actually choose what letter we get. But nonetheless, it'd be nice to just build your own deck.
I think it'd be nice to build your own deck, dude. It would be fun. I'm telling you, man, the game is clever. You guys are seeing it. And you know what? This is still early. They're going to refine it, man. They are absolutely going to refine it. So you give them some time. They're going to dial this one in. And I've never seen a game like this. That's kind of the thing is that I've never seen anything
I am
like
in.
it. Thank you. Writing on Emery the whole time. All right, man.
Okay,
You know what?
let's see
Just
what I got.
bet, call.
Let's see
You
what I
deal
got.
with it. Just bet and call, dude. We got to get the game going.
Yeah.
And Danny is chiming in saying, I think there's an issue with the testnet for some reason. And yep, we're working on releasing NFTs very soon.
That's a round of applause for the NFT idea. I think that's great. And if they sold enough NFTs, you know what? It would fund the game. They would. When they have to play things.
And even better, he says it'll be random. It's more fun that way. I love this idea.
Who is betting this much? Are you guys seeing this pot? I'll call it. I have 25 people that are going to help me with mine. All right. The 25 people, we're waiting for the opponents because these guys are going to like bet us out in one hand and we're going to be done. That was fun, guys. Thanks. So, you know, the whole game night lasted 14 damn minutes.
Yeah, be sure to vote in this proposal. I think it's number 70 to help out Danny and Gino with the Secret Dreamscape team.
Absolutely. Who are we waiting for?
I don't know.
I've
never.
We're waiting for Mr. JV, who thought he had the biggest bet.
Yeah, I thought you called. All right.
He thought.
This is weird, man. This is the longest. These pregnant pauses of 15 seconds. If you ever watch our show, if there's one thing we don't do is dead air. So this is tough. All right, we're on it, boys. We are on it. I see. I got it. Well, I got the best word I think I can make. All right, for the audience, you guys go ahead and kick them out. Tell me if you see something better than what I see. And I'm going to put up there maybe something that, and that's not the best I can do, but I think it's at least based on what we got up here. I think that's about it. But I'm going to go ahead and ask the audience, if you guys see something better than what I put in there, do let me know. And, boy, if I had an L, but I don't. And I'm giving away the boot. It doesn't matter who gets it. Oh, wait. Now, it's a good one, man, but that's 9.
All right, I'm in.
I placed my bet.
That's the same one, man. I can't find anything. Hang on. Oh, man, is that even a word? Because if it is, I think we won.
Two people have chimed in with that one.
All right, we're going to go with that. There it is. All right. So this is the word I'm going with. Belle, if you could, get their name, and we will sort them out with the boot afterwards. We're going in. I think that's the best we can do. And we are making our bet. So bring it, boys.
You guys bet high.
Holy crap. That's
called.
You guys are insane. I'm going to lose.
Jesus, we got 3,600 in the pot, man.
I don't want to be weak. I'm sorry, Paul.
Are you folding? That sounds like he's running away again.
I called. I went to the showdown. I'm mucking my cards.
If only I could have got that F in there. Wait a minute. I think that'd have been about the same. Waiting for opponents, man. Who's got what? Because I'm about to give away money anyway. Whether I win or lose, it's the best word, and I'm going to give them some boots.
I need to call that 400. Looks like. Okay.
We're waiting for Emery and you, Scott.
No, I already called.
No.
You got to call again.
I'm calling the 400 right now.
You have to call him. You have to say
Ouch.
Alter Scott. It's Alter Scott.
Oh, I meant you.
No, I already,
That's what it's
dude.
telling
I
me.
called 10 minutes ago, man. I've been waiting on you guys.
All right, now we're in showdown time.
It's adding him up, man. This is the suspense thing. I should have had some music
right.
going.
I clicked OK.
I'm in.
It's showing down.
Any
Come
chance you're all in the single
on.
digits?
No.
Shoot.
You guys didn't get triple digits this time?
Well, we didn't hit triple digits, but we did get doubles. We got low doubles. This is the longest I've ever gone on my own show without talking. So, this is agony, man. Come on, give it to me.
All right, I hit okay. I'm in.
Oh, that's why we've been waiting on Emery, unless he found a bigger word. He already won last hand, dude. You now you know what if you win every hand, all right, that's called fascism. All right, it's fascism.
It's really hard for me to stop winning, and I'm sorry.
That is centralization, and we're not about that here. All right, Emery, we're not about centralization.
How'd you know my word?
Did you get centralization? That's a good word. That would be amazing.
All right, is everyone else in?
Yeah,
I
we're
actually got
waiting.
decentralization.
I've clicked OK about 4 times, and it keeps saying that you guys are waiting on me. I click OK, it loads, and then I click OK again.
No,
I've already clicked, and I've clicked again.
It looks like a couple of my cards disappeared. It looks like, so I don't know.
They're gone forever. You have to play with 6 cards now.
That's a feature of the game. All right,
it's just a feature. It's not a bug.
It's a feature of the game, dude. I'm a tech. I know all about features. The magic smoke, that's a feature. All right, out of your 1,200 kilowatt UPS, it's supposed to do that. Yeah, man, it's gas powered.
Yeah,
so
that's what makes it.
We want to vent. Yeah, we want to vent a little bit of the gas out of there. Danny, it's not showing down. We're losing them, man. We are losing them. Oh, that's right. That's why we're on a test net. I think he moved us over real quick to make the game playable.
Did he?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give mine. I had Cowages for 13 points. Did you beat 13? Anybody beat 13 points?
I had 26. I had factions.
What the?
How did you get factions, dude? There's
what?
With a double word score?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you must have all but one. Jeez.
Okay, guy.
Okay, it just showed down. I thought I was in good shape.
Oh, there we are.
The only person I beat was Eric. The only guy I beat was Eric.
God,
look at these words.
Burning some C-Fi tonight.
CHOKY. What does that even mean?
And Danny is chiming in saying someone didn't click OK.
Is that it? So the game's working, but somebody didn't hit the button. You guys are watching me. You see me hit the button, all right? I'm not taking the... Wow.
My computer was telling me it was waiting on me. I kept trying, I swear.
Look at these words that you guys are coming up with. It's damn incredible. So 26-point factions wins this one because I'm guessing that F was a double word.
That's a crazy word. That's awesome. Yeah. And all the rest of them were ones too. So, or you got a 3 in there with a C, but
7-14. That is just crap, dude. I call shenanigans on this thing, man. I am the host and I should be. I'm wearing my 88 t-shirt. All right. I'm representing the home team. And yeah, this is crap. All right, man. Hit next turn. You know what? I'm coming back. As long as it's not Eric or I that wins, then neither of us have to burn our podcast. As long as it's not Eric or I.
Gentlemen's agreement. Let's lose together.
We're gonna lose together. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
If we lose together, dude, I'll tell you what. I will give you I'll min a video. You can give it away on your podcast. You min a podcast. I'll give it away on my live stream. Fair? All right. That's if we're both dead last, which we seem to be running pretty close to dead last right now.
I didn't know we were going against the MVP of the JV team.
Factions, man. You used 8 of 10 letters, man. What are the odds? I had Q's and X's and all. I had all these words, man. There was no way this was going to happen. All right.
In my hand, I had fact, and then they dropped the
IONS. Yeah, that is crap, man.
Okay, who's in the chat telling you that cowages is a word, though?
I don't know. I got it from. Is it a word? Is it not a word?
Allegedly, it's a word to let you play it. I've never heard of it.
Let me play it, man. The dictionary is in there now, so cowages is a word. It is.
It's when you cut off the hind and you check how many rings there are in cattle. That's the cowages.
Did you just look that up? Didn't you? There's no way.
See, I thought that's it.
I thought it's a small insect that is native to the Brazilian rainforest, but only on the east side. Only on the east side of the Brazilian rainforest. And there's a little one. It's a little bug, and they call them cowages. All right? Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Are we? I'm trying to keep this going. Did we hit next turn? And Scott, you got to hit next turn. And you, Scott, not me, Scott.
Yeah, sorry.
God, man.
The pig wages are from the west side.
This is for Scott from Alter.
Typical Scots.
Alter's in good hands, guys.
I thought I clicked it though.
Alter's in they are. Alter's in good hands there. That was Emery, so I'm just saying it with a better microphone.
I love after one hand you're already making accommodations for losing to me. So
Dude, you got factions. You used 8 letters, dude. What am I supposed to do with this, man?
Hi, I'm Scott. I use 8 letters.
I've already burned 250,000 boot, and I haven't won a damn thing yet. I haven't gotten close. So apparently there's a randomness to this, man. Danny, how come it's not going? Come on, you got it in front of you, man. Break out the TRS-80 Model 2 color computer and do some tapping on here. By the way, that was the very first computer I ever had. Eric, do you remember those? And don't say you do. All right, they were out 20 years before you were born.
I believe you.
It was a thing, dude. You know what
I heard
happened?
about it on a show once, but it was right now.
You know what it is? You know what it is? When you plugged it into the television, because we didn't have monitors. So you plugged it into the television, and when you turned it on, you got a blinking cursor. Go with God, man. That was it. 16K of memory. It was pretty hot. Learn. That's it. It's not like you could type /help. There was no help, man.
It's just a straight terminal.
It was just
You want
terminal.
a calculator? Build it.
That's exactly it, man. The first thing I ever learned, because I learned basic programming. So I learned how to, I made a hangman game, and using set and reset so I could draw in the little characters and all that. Took me days. It took me days to get through that. All those different pieces in there, man. But it worked. It kind of worked, and it had a library of 16 different words that I put in there, man. It was awesome. And then I got bored with it, and I moved on. But yes, this is what we had before we had this.
I didn't have a TS-80. I had a TI-80.
Texas Instruments?
It was a calculator. Probably had more memory.
It's 16K of memory, man. And then, you look at these now, and, they have more computing power than NASA had to put a guy on the moon. And, this thing was big. It was bulky. It was just a terminal, and you plugged it in. It was awesome. Are we going here, guys? Is Danny looking, or is we still waiting for somebody else to hit the button? Scott
Scott said if he never clicks next turn, he can never lose. He
I
goes out on top.
Is that the plan?
He's playing the long
I've
game.
3 times.
Playing the long game.
We need to get someone to build Block Dude on Secret Network.
Wumpus.
TI-80 calculators.
Block Dude. Oh,
That was
man.
a great game.
I remember that. You know what? How about this? We need someone to build Secret Wumpus. Now, if you remember Wumpus, WHUMPUS, but if you remember Wumpus, odds are good you worked for Motorola back in the day when you had to pick up the big phone and stick it on the top of the computer to actually dial into that. And it was like we didn't call them 100 bauds. We just called it baud. You hooked up at baud. So it was like 16
Danny's chiming
baud.
in saying, I'm looking, I think it's my fault.
It's Danny's fault on this one. That's the bad. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to point out the artwork of the cards. All right, this thing is awesome. Now, in Danny's defense, we should have stress tested this before we decided to take it live on an internet show. But it's like when it works, it's fantastic. He's gonna dial it in, guys. All right, it's a fun game. It is a fun game. You're seeing it, and with all the new features they're going to be putting in, when you put in the NFT element, when you put in the chat features. You got to keep in mind, man, you were doing this on blockchain. All right. You were doing this in the DeFi on blockchain on Secret Network. All right. Just that alone ought to be worth your time. So, you know what? Everybody likes these things, man. They really do. And I see them, I see Danny and all them. They're going to be the Pogo of DeFi. So if anybody remembers, who here knows Pogo? Anybody?
I remember Pogo.
Yeah. There's like 900 interesting games that are on there. Watch this. Give it about 5 years. Danny and these guys are going to be Pogo. They are going to be the Pogo of DeFi, and I'm eager for it. All right, we got to fill the void here. Scott, what else you got going on?
Ooh. So, caught me off guard there.
You knew you were coming on. You knew you were coming on this show. You know what I do.
Yeah, a few things coming up. Login should be moving into Kepler, hopefully within Q1. So that's a pretty convenient feature. And then that allows us to expand the API and the connected sites. Kind of as you would connect your wallet to Secret Dreamscapes. It would log into your Alter ID, and throughout the metaverse and various different games, it'd be a very similar setup. So that's one thing going on. Got a few calls tomorrow. I will maybe possibly talk about after. So check in with our Discord and our Telegram for some alpha drops potentially. Let's hear about Jackal. We're excited for Jackal coming out in Q1 MVP. So we're excited to expand our product line to allow our users to choose different storage methods, and Jackal would definitely be my preferred method. So I'd love to hear a little bit about it if Emery's got some.
Emery, take it away. Fill them up. Guys, we're going to come right back to the game as soon as it updates. We're just showing them a bigger picture right here. So, Emery, Scott had a question for you.
Yeah. So Jackal will be coming out probably middle to end of Q1. And so far, the alpha is going, the alpha is going pretty well. So we're excited to put that out for people. The Jackal token will be coming out Q2, and it's plugging right along. It's one of those things where it's exciting being on the cutting edge of technology. I'm sure Scott can kind of relate to that. It's just so new, and where it's one of those things where you can have a million ideas, but you just got to pick a couple of them because you can't put them all in there at once. But we're excited for what Jackal can make possible, such as web hosting through a cache, having private and secure web hosting. Obviously the storage is our main product, but because of the way Jackal is built, you can have privacy in almost whatever you do on Web3. And we're already talking to other people to build on the Jackal platform. In fact, we had a call today about someone who wanted to build on us. So we're excited for the people who are willing to take the leap onto Secret Network and Jackal in specific.
I'm not letting you off on there. So you got a call today about somebody who wants to build on the Jackal ecosystem. Can you elaborate at all? Can you blink it to me in Morse code? Dude, I want something, man. You can't just drop that carrot like that and just not go anywhere. I'll tell you what, look, Emery and I are friends. All right. We go back, and he will tell me offline, but is this something that you could even remotely mention, dude? All right, shut up, Bill. Is this something you can even remotely mention, dude? Because you know what we do here at the podcast, right? You're familiar with this.
I will let you know that their goals are very similar to ours, so that if and when they build on this, which they likely will, you'll see a huge increase in utility of the Jackal program with the type of data you can store and what you can build out from them. So, for example, we already talked about with Eric with subscription models working really well on the Secret platform. If we extend that to the ability to get in front of a paywall, for example, that's something that we're looking at with them. So that's all I'll say for now.
Wait a minute. Just a little bit. Are they an ecosystem?
They could be.
They could be. So we're going to put an ecosystem on an ecosystem. See, now this is exciting stuff, guys. Whether you know it or not, like it or not, this is exciting stuff.
Everything's just better on Secret Network.
It is. So these are two tokens, Jackal and Ultra, that are going to be available on Secret Swap, correct?
Correct. We're looking at making sure that our token is available on Secret Swap and likely Sienna.
And through Stargate, Scott. I'm sorry, not Scott. You know what? I'm all done with you, Scott. Eric. So through Stargate, all of these things are going to be available through the IBC. Is that correct? Now, I know you can't comment, but you already let the cat out of the bag, man. We might as well discuss it now.
I gave you the biggest bit of alpha on the show. You just didn't notice.
I was all no. Are you kidding me? You didn't see my hair? Well, if I had hair, it would have been standing up. No, that's a big thing. So Jackal, everything is gonna all come together right through probably one of the easiest programs one of the easiest bridges I think I've ever seen to use. So yeah, that's good. I'm still looking at the game. You guys see this too, right? It's not doing this. I'm not stopping the game to go to business. We're waiting for the game, but it just ain't. It doesn't look like it's happening. So.
The Osmo devs, if you ever talk to them, they'll straight up say that SNP 20s will be available on the Osmosis bridge I think sometime in Q2 or Q3, was it? I can't remember for sure, but yeah, they'll let you know.
I bet you Eric would know that. Q2 or Q3, Eric?
The goal is Q2. So
No one is going to go on record, man. You guys all suck. You know that? I'm
yeah,
just
don't worry,
going-
Emery. I believe that you will abide by your NDAs.
That's
Even
what
when you're
we're
offline.
doing. That's what we're doing.
I'm really counting on it.
All right, so I do have a couple of questions while we're waiting, guys. And Danny does chime in and say he's got to move the contract around. It's going to take a couple minutes. Sorry about this.
No, take
But-
the questions, Bell.
But first question comes from Neil. Does anybody know anything about Transact? It's the only place I can find to directly buy Secret with my GBP. He is
Yeah.
in the UK, so.
Take it,
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah.
Take it, Eric.
Do you have any questions for him? Like I've literally been getting messages from them while I've been in the show. So yeah, they're the platform we have set up for the buy crypto section on Secret Swap. They're our current only direct fiat on ramp.
There's not very many of them either. There's Transact, there's Wire, but I mean, it's not a whole lot that let you do that.
There's actually like 10 plus and several that service the US. So Transact, I can say a decent amount of this. Transact does have a partnership with Zero Hash, where Zero Hash could enable people to use it in the US, but there are also quite a few companies that can enable it in the US. And I mean, obviously, it's our team's job to have conversations with them and to see what we can work out. And so I'm sure we won't have to wait forever. We know that we have a very large user base here in the United States. The US isn't everyone. It isn't everything. We are a very decentralized ecosystem, huge teams in Israel. I know I personally have developers in Portugal and the UK. So the US isn't everything, but it's a big user base and it's important. And we're going to try to get you guys access. But yes, Transact should be a way to buy Secret directly with your debit or credit card right now.
Well, here's why it is so critical that this actually goes and happens. So Emery and I were recently working with a gentleman, and to move a large volume of money from Coinbase over to, that's our fiat. That's what we do. We buy Atom, we move it over. And the total fees were $36,000 to get it from point A to point B. Yeah, this happened, all right? We were watching it happen. This is the way. So if we go through anything else, is it cheaper? That's what I want to know.
If you're going to use Coinbase Pro. It's
No,
literally the exact
and
same platform.
we use Coinbase Pro.
Okay, just making sure.
Total fees
Fees are
ended
still
up being
high.
$36,000, but we're talking about a lot of money too. So
Okay,
what
so
I
you
want to
can-
know is if we direct fiat to Secret, is it going to be cheaper?
No.
It's going to be the same price?
Whenever you use it's probably going to be worse. Whenever you do the third-party widget, like they have to have a trusted holder, like pretty much somebody do a P2P transaction, and it is guaranteed to work. But whenever you start using credit cards or debit cards directly,
They're gonna
the
get
fees
a
are going to be
piece.
notably higher.
Yeah. Okay.
Were you use? Can I ask which exchange you used to get there?
Which exchange?
Like, did you go Coinbase to Osmosis? or
Coinbase
did
to
you-
Osmo.
Okay. Yeah, the liquidity on Osmosis has gotten better. It would probably be best to use Binance if you can't use Binance International. You mentioned having a VPN, which I definitely would not have. But if I did have a VPN, Mandala.finance would actually utilize Binance's cloud, and then you'd still have the 2 Bitcoin maximum daily withdrawal without KYC.
Why do you keep looking up and to the left, man? Are you being held hostage here? I'm
Oh,
looking
my,
at
my
you.
daughter's floating over there.
I'm watching you do it. It's like you're sending code or something like that. I'm not saying do it, but if you did,
secret
go
code?
this direction, this way. Yeah, secret code. All right, Belle, what other questions you got? We're still waiting here for the game.
All right, so Aaron Hopkins actually chimed in and asked, why does Emery always look like the guy behind the fence on Home Improvement?
Because, all right, guys, like one of the reasons that we're hitting, Emery needs to be upgraded, and Bell also needs to be upgraded. We need new mics, we need new cameras, we need all that other stuff. And I don't know if you've taken a look at the Podcast YouTube channel, but since we've pivoted over so heavily over to Cosmos, meaning that we're talking Cosmos, we're talking Secret, we're talking all the projects we like, nobody watches us anymore. So the ad revenue, there is none. I'm basically doing this at cost. So all of the tips that you guys keep putting in, they're going into the upgrade Emery and Bell jar because they need cameras, they need microphones, they need all of these things that makes a good podcast a podcast. So yeah, that's kind of why you're doing it, because he's still shooting this from the little camera on his laptop, which if you could do worse, I don't know how but that's exactly what he's doing. Belle's a little bit better because I got her a little, $30 one from China. So she's a little bit better, but we need to upgrade them, man. We want to bring you a quality program.
I'm getting a new mic next week.
There you go. So, yeah, your tip money goes to feed Belle and to try to upgrade the show because I'm not allowed to put any more money into it. All of my gear, everything I got up here costs, I don't know, $3-4 grand. But I'm not allowed to put any more money in. I'm not saying that I'm married, but I'm saying I'm not allowed to put any more money into the YouTube show. So if we don't earn it, we're not getting it. That's kind of where we're at on that one. But we want to keep bringing you guys quality content, but we also want to bring it to you in a quality fashion. So if you're ever wondering where your money's going, that's exactly where your money's going. All right, Belle, what else you got?
Okay, so back to Neil and going through what he was using. You can also go through Binance, correct? If you're in the UK.
Yes.
That's your first time doing live, Scott. Eric, come on. Yes, we don't give one-word answers. We elaborate, man. Come on, you're disappointing me.
You can use Binance if you're in the UK.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can use it in the US too if you use Binance US. You're just not going to get what you want. But
yeah. All right, Belle, what else? You got anything else here or what?
That was the last question for the moment.
No questions, comments, concerns, or observations. I'm very disappointed. Usually we're just absolutely hammered and we end up having to lightning round them. Is that it? We didn't talk enough tonight? Is that it? Do I need to monologue emotionally?
I think you've got everyone doubled over laughing right now, so they can't type.
Oh, I don't think that's the case.
Hey Eric, what's the stash Discord? I've been looking on there for new NFTs to go through. Which one are you most excited for coming up?
Oh, I heard great things about the Dreamscape NFTs coming out.
All right.
I'm rocking my M-Prop shirt right now. I got when I was in Miami.
Oh, nice.
I love those.
Did you get one or two?
I got one. I got one of 50. Now, I'm pretty sure he printed out like 1,000 of these shirts and wrote 1 on 50 of all of them. But hey, makes them feel rare. Secret Bull Run's coming out. Pretty cool.
I didn't get an improv shirt. I was directly involved in that project. I didn't get an improv shirt.
Were you in Miami? Were you at the Terra after party where they rented out an entire bar and I had to give them?
I started with Stake or Die
all right
before Miami.
And guys, Danny is chiming in saying refresh the page and then click home. It should work. And Gustav, thank you so much. He just hit us with a $25 super chat, guys.
Wow. Yay for Gustav. He gets a round of applause. Thank you.
And Danny also says, but you have to create a new game room.
All right, guys. I'm kicking it in right now. We're creating a new private game. We got about 5 minutes, so we're just going to bang through this one here. As soon as the new private game comes up, I feel bad for
all
Danny
the betting
right
starts
now.
over, right?
Well, no, I still have 5,000.
I don't think you're able to claim it. I think there was a glitch in the system.
Is that what it was? I don't think Mr.
JV can win.
Eric, I'm pretty sure we lost, babe. Just accept it, all right, man. It's cool. I get it. All right, we'll mint our hard work and effort, and we will give it away because that's what's gonna happen tonight. I'll tell you what.
Say what's on my mind, I'm gonna get you demonetized.
Is that it? It's not that hard to do, man. We ride the bleeding edge of demonetization every single show. I'll tell you what. I have while we were waiting. Let's help everybody here. I'm gonna give away 200,000 boot. 200,000 boot to the very first boot address that shows up in chat. All right? Very first Kepler boot address that shows up in chat, and I'm going to send 200,000 boot to that person. I don't think I could do better than that. And again, this is why we're waiting. I'm creating the game, guys. It's spinning right now. So I'm trying to get it up there.
Rico just hit us with a $19.99 super chat.
Looky there, man. Looky there. We're going to get you guys some microphones. Dude, these microphones are $400. The mics are $400, man. The cameras are $600. The lenses are $1,000. It's gonna be pricey, man. But you know what? Let's do a quality show, is what I'm saying there, man. Let's just kind of keep it quality. I'm still looking for an address here, guys. The very first boot address that shows up in there, and you're gonna get my money. Okay, there we go.
Actually, just chimed in with that boot address.
All right, hang on. I'm copying it. And give me just 1 minute. Eric, tell me what you got coming up on the Secret Podcast, sir.
Oh man, we just started our ability to do live stream. So we had one today with Alter, and so on some of them, since I have dual rules with Secret Swap, we set up a Secret Swap YouTube. So now when I have Secret Swap news, we can live stream to both platforms at once, like we did today. But for more podcast stuff, we're going to start covering Dreamscapes, a couple more platforms, and we've got more tutorials coming for you in the next couple weeks.
Are you coming? Are you guys going to step over what I'm doing here, dude?
No,
No. Is that what you're doing?
You have a Wolverine. You have $400 mics for everybody but Emery. And
yeah, that doesn't really matter, man. Nobody's watching our stuff anymore, man. I think the content has gotten worlds better. As far from a pure investment standpoint, man, I think it's gotten just worlds better. Because at no point are we. I'm sorry, I'm sending. Go ahead and continue, man. I got to send some boot to somebody right now.
And I'm just going to jump in here really quick and just tell you, Eric, man, you're making me feel like chopped liver. I am not using a $400 mic. Thank you very much.
you sound like you are, Bella.
No, I don't. I know better.
Well, again, dude, I'm an old radio guy, man. So the only thing that you got going when you're doing radio is your microphone. That's it. So if your microphone sucks, everything else is going to suck. So I kind of started the podcast from that direction. All right. Hang on. I'm sending boot 200,000. And I'm even paying the high boot fee, processing fee for this. So we are approving, and the boot is leaving my audience. So congratulations to whomever's wallet that was. And when you guys get it, when you do get it, please let everybody know that you received some boot. I don't want anyone to think that I don't want anybody to think that I'm cheap. But yeah, anyway, look, since we pivoted over here, our content, obviously the views has dropped off, so everything's dropped off. But I feel so much better about the content that we're putting out because we're talking about products like Alter. We're talking about products like Secret. We're talking about products like Secret Swap. I don't know if you've noticed the market lately, but the market is in such a free fall, ugly, bearish. But if you're looking at Cosmos, all of a sudden you have this utopia on the top of the hill that's looking at Bitcoin and basically giving it the finger. I could not be happier about what is happening here from a pure investment standpoint, even more than anything else. Now, Scott from Alter and I have discussions, and we have different viewpoints on investing. But the one thing that we do seem to agree on is that Cosmos is an excellent place to be, even if our methods are a little bit different. I'm much more aggressive because I'm investing in a space right now that is effectively insulating me regardless of what I'm investing in. Now, I have just buckets of Secret staked. I think Secret's the future. I have no idea where it's going to go, but I'm telling you right now that it's going to go a lot farther than where it is. I consider it bargain priced. But if you're looking right now at what Osmo's doing in this bearish market, guys, this is defying expectations. I think it's defying expectations even of the Osmosis people. And the funny thing about it is that the IBC Bridge has only been live like 2 months. Look at what they've done in 2 months in a bear market. Now imagine what they're going to do in 6 months when it goes bullish again, because this is crypto and this happens. Yeah, I couldn't be happier about where it's going over here and why I have my money here. So, guys, look, we're just about coming to the end of it. I wish we could have played the game a little bit more. We're going to try it again. Danny's going to work out these bugs. I promise he's going to work out these bugs. I'm going to accept the fact that Eric and I lost. We just could have put it right there because both of we sucked this whole show, man.
I
This
am
was not
net
good.
positive-ish.
Net positive. Is that where you're going? You didn't win a round and I didn't win a round. So therefore, I'm going to say that you and I both lost. All right. We will work out the NFTs and killing off our early content, which I think is going to be funny, man. I think it is because people are not minting videos. They're just not doing it. So we kick them out. You know what? 5 years from now, they might be worth something. Look at these old crappy videos from 5 years ago. And that's what's going to go on with that one. So, all right. I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds. Bell's going to wrap it up. Eric, you're already on the camera. 30 seconds. What do you got to say, man?
Dude, thanks for having us on. I love spending a Tuesday night with you guys, hanging out. You're right, Secret's going a lot of places. And if you're worried about the current viewership, a lot of people will be watching back, seeing all this stuff. As soon as Secret takes off, both of our audiences are going to go through the roof.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? All right, Scott from Alter, take it away, sir. 30 seconds. What's on your mind?
Yep. Thanks to you and your community for the support of Alter, and shout out to a few NFT projects. We got Midnight Teddy Club, we got Clandestina Gang, Private Pandas, a lot a lot of work going on in the NFT space to help them build out their communities on Alter.
Outstanding. Jackal, 30 seconds.
Yeah. So we're excited for Jackal to be coming out here in the next couple of months. Make sure you have your Atom, your Secret, and your Terra staked so that you can be prepared for that Jackal drop. So if you want to get in on it early, make sure you have those 3 tokens staked and be watching out. We're going to be having AMAs every week. So if you go to the Jackal channel, you'll see the schedule, and we can't wait to see you guys in our channel and what we're going to be doing for the next 3-4 months. It'll be very exciting.
And as always, Belle, 30 seconds. Talk us up, take us out, and it's all yours, ma'am.
All right, again, everyone who joined us on tonight's game night live stream, even though things popped up that were unexpected, we do sincerely hope every one of you guys had a lot of fun. I know I definitely was cracking up when these guys were talking. That was hilarious. Now, with that being said, we will be back on with a members stream on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as our normal time of 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. We could not do this without you. We wouldn't be doing this without you. Without you guys, we'd be huddled in a corner in a dark room somewhere, just being geeks. Now, again, we do thank each and every one of you, and we will see you guys next time.
We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at ThePodocasts. Also, visit our page at ThePodocasts.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.